Hey, Critical Pedagogy II class. My name's Alex Glover, and welcome to my basement. This is my Who Am I video. So, the very basics. I am 20 years old. I will be junior music education major at WCC. I was born in Jefferson City, Missouri, which is the state capital. And when I was about 6 months old, I moved to St. Louis, Missouri with my family in a lovely little suburb called Kirkwood. And it's a great place. It's all I've ever known for 18 of my 20 years, but it's pretty awesome. My favorite color is blue. My favorite food item is a bacon cheeseburger. My favorite thing to do in my free time is read. I read a lot of books about a bunch of different topics. I really don't have a specific topic that I need to read all the time. I love sports. Any sports you can name it, I'm probably a fan of it. My favorite sports are baseball, college basketball, football, and hockey. I'm a huge St. Louis Cardinals fan, which is our baseball team. The only sport I actually play myself is tennis. I can't play the other ones, which is fine by me. Some facts about my family. My mom's name is Eunice Glover. She lives here in this house during the school year anyway, by herself. She is a nurse for a health insurance company called Healthways. And my brother is John Glover. He's 21, going on 22. He just finished his final semester at Webster University here in St. Louis as a international relations major. He's fluent in German, and as am I, actually, and is starting a graduate program in August for 11 months in Europe. I work here in Kirkwood at a place called the Daily Bread Bakery and Cafe. It is a lovely little shop. I worked there this morning actually at 5:30 in the morning. It was wonderful. And I just do a lot of general work. Like I serve customers, I make drinks in the cafe, I can make sandwiches if they need me to, work the lobby, I can do pretty much anything there. So that's great. I went to Kirkwood High School, which is just about a 7-minute drive away. I first got into music when I was in 5th grade. When I was in the 5th grade musical, We Has Jazz. It was pretty lame looking back at it, but that was the first time I actually put myself out there and sang and as an individual in solo work. And then through middle school I sang in the choirs, and then in high school I decided I wasn't going to sing anymore. I was going to do theater because I really wanted to be a drama teacher. But through auditioning for the musical, I ended up getting enrolled in choir the next semester, and came to love it and found that I actually really enjoyed it and was good at it. So I decided to pursue choral music, and thus I'm at WCC. I started playing the trumpet when I was in 4th grade. My whole family is very musical, mostly instrumental music actually. My father played the French horn. My uncle on my dad's side plays every instrument, but his main instrument was saxophone. So I found choir, which is great, and that's sort of the story behind why I'm a musician and why I want to do choral music. I had 3 choir directors throughout high school, and all of them offered something completely different for my philosophy of music, my philosophy of music education, choir training, what have you. The woman I had my first year, Karen Flasher, was absolutely phenomenal. She had been there for 26 years. If it hadn't been for her, I probably wouldn't be singing, because she went and changed my schedule so that I was in choir without telling me. And she was just a wonderful person and really showed me what a good choir director should be like. And my senior year, I had a gentleman from Chicago, Mr. David Cannon, who has a great passion for vocal jazz and is wonderful at that, which is great. We had a great time doing that. And he knows a lot about music in general. So it was a really great experience to have him as well. I learned a lot about different styles of music, because before that my exposure had pretty much been to just traditional choral music. My teacher in 4th grade, Miss Tomlin, was really wonderful at making education exciting and presentable to every person. She genuinely was a beautiful human being who just cared for each student and sought to make sure that each student understood what was being presented to them, but also enjoyed what was being presented to them. And so I kind of take that aspect from her of, I want to make sure that when I'm teaching, my students are really enjoying the experience they're having in choir, but they also understand what's going on. But then also incorporating that into their everyday life and making sure that they recognize that music isn't just something they do for 45 minutes, 5 days a week. It's something that is a part of their life every day and every moment of every day. And they can bring something to it as well. It's not just me presenting the music to them. It's them being active and exploring it. And so that's sort of where my teaching, the base level of my teaching philosophy comes from. As far as some goals are, I would really love to leave WCC and teach for a few years back here in St. Louis. I really love the sort of suburban lifestyle that exists here. The East Coast is nice, but I feel like it's too much for me. It's too hustle and bustle, and I'm a much more country kind of kid, laid back. So I would love to come back here and work for a while and then go back to school to do my graduate and doctorate perhaps, and really just explore choral conducting. Ultimately, I would love to be working in Germany. I love German culture, German lifestyle, German heritage. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful language and environment to be in. And my dream would be to work in a music school in Freiburg, Germany. But ultimately, I just want to make sure that I'm the best teacher I can be, that I present myself well enough to impact my students in a way that's going to be meaningful to them, and that they can take it with them for the rest of their lives, and not let it be something that just happens 5 days a week, like I said, in a classroom where they're just getting a grade. That it's something that really they can cherish and they can appreciate for more than just, again, the notes on the page. So that's the basics about me, my music philosophy kind of stuff, why I want to be a teacher, some fun facts about me. But now we're going to go on a little adventure, and we're going to go see some of the things in my town and figure out who I am based on where I'm from. So it should be fun. I think you'll enjoy it, and here we go. It has been my place of business since junior year of high school, like I told you earlier, and it's just super awesome. I make coffee, and I work on the sandwich line so I can make sandwiches. I also serve people out of the bakery. I work the lobby. I can do pretty much anything here because I've been here for so long, but yeah. This is my school. This is where I spent 4 years of my life and really became a cool person, I guess. It's slowly but surely becoming one of the most up-to-date, high-tech schools. This is the Keating Theater building, and it's where the theater is, and those windows are the windows to the choir room, where I spent so much of my time in my life. I love it. What up, Critical Pedagogy? We are at the Cardinals game in downtown St. Louis in Busch Stadium. You probably can't hear me. This is Busch Stadium in good old St. Louis, Missouri. This over here is my best friend Derek. What's up? He's gonna enjoy the game, hopefully. We have beautiful seats and we're gonna try and catch a ball. So this is just a little taste of St. Louis, and I'm gonna enjoy it.